morning, sun's out again, and at last the new parts have arrived for the Zetor 2. She's been in dry dock a few days, leaky radiator and the bearing's gone in the water pump, but at last the parts have arrived. So we've opened the box, we've got all the gaskets, new water pumps here, and I'm just getting a Stanley knife blade now and scraping off the old gasket around the water pump housing. So stand by, here's part two. We're going to try and rebuild it. Bob is still on holiday, and he's off for about another 4 or 5 days. So yeah, we don't know. We're going to have a go. Me and the Duke. The Duke's just gone to let the cows across the road, and I've been left with the task of scraping this gasket off without slicing my fingers to pieces. There's the water pump face, and I've just started here trying to get this gasket off, but it's like, it's coming off alright, but it's just awkward, you know. So then we'll fit that on. Got the new pump, got the new gasket there, new water pumps there, and the radiators down the back. So yeah, I'll get that in for you, and hopefully get it bled up, get all this paraphernalia put back together up there. Top her off with some antifreeze, and hopefully that should be good. Just hoping that our mole grip fix didn't let all the water out of the heater radiator, because that's up in the cab roof. So if that drops, obviously that's the highest part. It's a bit of a nightmare to get it bled. So yeah, we'll crack on with that. That's it, gasket's off, all the face has been cleaned up. I'm just going to get the airline and blow all the bits out. New gasket's on, that's on. We've just put a little dab of grease around the back just to hold it on, and we've got this rubber. This it goes up to the bottom of the thermostat housing up there, and then it sits in the top of the new water pump like so, and you've got to compress that, and that's like your bypass hose. So that's his next task. So we're just going to put a tiny little bit of green soapy grease in there, just help it soften it and seal it. Right, so that's better.
I've got soap.
Yeah, that's a lot better, that. So that can go in there like that, and then we'll try and get it on. Right, we've got the water pump on. What a job we had with that rubber bung up there, because there's 2 studs at the bottom, so you can't swing the pump in. So we've managed to get it in anyway. Gaskets on, all the bolts are in, feed pipes onto the heater, brackets back on for the alternator. Now we're just trying to get the the drive belts back on. That's not on the bottom of that one. That's back one, alternator. That's on, that's in line. And then another one the same. That's it.
Yeah.
The back ones, they're on wrong.
Oh yeah.
Different depth pulleys, and that belt's a little bit longer. That's it. That looks better, doesn't it?
I think so.
That looks better. Right, we've swapped the belts around, so we just need to tension this thingy now. Bottom nut at the back and the tensioner. Right, we've got the belts on. We've tightened the alternator up, adjusted all that up. We've got the connecting water pipe in and tight. That's all back together. So now we're going to try and put the fan on. Bolt the fan back on here, then its radiator in, then all the accoutrements around the side. I think we're getting there. But Bob took it to bits, you see, while we weren't here. So it's guesswork. I think that's right. Get this, brand spanking new radiator straight from Zetor. Original spec. The other one, like we said, was aluminium, and we were a bit worried that you couldn't get to repair it because it's all aluminium welded, and it is. So we've had to have a brand new one. How much was that?
£450.
£450 plus the vodka and tonic.
Too good to use, isn't it?
Yeah, too good to use. You want to put it in your stores, don't you? Duke's just gone to wash the cowling before we put that back on. One or two of you have been asking what this radiator's for. That's the intercooler for the turbo. So that's just literally got nothing in it except fresh air, and it cools the air as it's been drawn in, chills it down, sends it through the intercooler, through the turbo, back round, exhaust system and back round again. And it's basically just cold air compresses easier than warm air. So you get a little bit more horsepower. So in winter it runs better, it's got a little bit more power. And that's what that is, that's the intercooler radiator. We're not lucky enough to have air conditioning, we have to open the doors. So they've sent us new side panels, that comes with it. We weren't sure, we took those off with all the captive fittings in. So we're going to have some bolts spare, which is going to mess with our OCD really, because we're going to think we've not put them all back. Yeah, there's loads spare, God. It's flexing. We're getting there now, we're nearly at it. Nearly done. The Duke's just tightening a few loose ends up around there. We've got the radiator back in, got the straps in, all the side panels back on. We're just looking how many nuts and bolts we've got left on the job, which ain't many really. There's few left here, but some of those came with the new radiator because the side panels were bolted on, so I'm just going to quickly put them back on the old radiator so we can eliminate them. And then we've just got these two brackets here. Don't know where they came from because Bob took them off, but we think it's to hold the bonnet up. So there we go, boys and girls, it's all done, back together. We've just got to collect the tools up. We'll go around and do a bolt check, make sure everything's in. We've not got anything left. Well, I tell a lie, we have got one thing left. We've got one washer left, and we know exactly where it's from. It's off that bolt just there. So after lunch we'll take that out and just put that washer on. That's the old rubber grommet for the water pump housing. That's all that's left. So we're gonna have a sandwich and then we're gonna fill that with water and then watch it leak, and then we'll strip it all down and put it back together again, fix the leak. So now, yeah, Duke's gone for his watering can. He's going to put the water in there. There we go. And then we're going to start it up and watch the leaks happen. Put some antifreeze in as well. Where we're up to. Can you see a mark? Right, we're going to try it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah.
Left some rubber stuck in top and want to clean it out.
I don't know if you can see that or not, but it's leaking. Drip, 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 drip. And it's coming from that rubber at the top. So now we've got to take it all to bits again to make sure we haven't got anything trapped in the top of that, which we did check previously, so we don't know. I don't think it's supposed to leak, but we don't know what we've done wrong because we've done it to the letter by the book. So we're going to strip it all back down again now and see whether we can adjust that rubber. Okay, so we've managed to stop the leak on the rubber grommet. This is just water that we've overfilled the header tank. So we're just going to run it now up to temperature. Wait for the thermostat to open. Make sure she's circulating. And then we'll put the guards back on. Right, we're just in the cab. We're just going to turn the heater to hot and put the fan on so that we can feel if any warm air is starting to come out of the heater matrix, then we know it should be bleeding through. And the Duke's found the handbook. He's got the proper Zetor handbook there with all the technical specifications in it. Look at that, Zetor and the handbook, operator's manual. There we go, it's all back together and running. And that's how, is that heater nice and warm?
Yes, that's working fine.
Heater's working lovely, is it? So we've got that working. And that's how we put the water pump and radiator back together while Bob was on holiday. Unsupervised. That's it. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, click the like, subscribe and share. And we'll see you soon. Bye.